Jungkook just arrived at the airport and was greeted by warm and friendly airport staff and fellow travelers. He felt relaxed and excited to continue his journey. Jungkook quickly found the gate he needed and settled into the waiting area for his flight. He pulled out a book and began to read, taking in his surroundings. Other travelers were checking their phones or enjoying the shops or cafes in the airport. Jungkook felt excited to explore the terminal and immerse himself in the atmosphere. While waiting for his flight, Jungkook picked up some snacks and goodies to enjoy on his journey. He wanted something to keep himself occupied during the long trip. Before long, it was time to board the plane. Jungkook grabbed his bags and proceeded to the security checkpoint. He was a bit nervous but excited at the same time. Jungkook presented his passport and ticket to the security guard and confidently passed through the checkpoint without issue. He was happy that everything had worked out without any problems. After clearing security, Jungkook proceeded to the boarding gate and waited in line for his turn. He was excited to finally be going on this journey. He was confident in his plans and where he was going. As Jungkook waited, he admired the airplanes leaving the airport. He imagined that this would one day be him, easily navigating the world. After checking in, Jungkook quickly made his way through the boarding process and settled in for takeoff. He was nervous but excited to be heading into the unknown. As the plane started to take off, Jungkook watched out the window as the airport grew smaller and smaller. He felt an intense sense of joy and anticipation to be exploring somewhere new. Once the plane was in the air, Jungkook enjoyed the view and felt grateful for the opportunity to embark on this journey. He was ready for whatever lay ahead of him. Jungkook used the time while in the air to plan out his trip and think about the adventures that awaited him. He couldn't wait to take in all the sights and sounds of his new destination. When the plane began its descent, Jungkook got excited once more. He was eager to get off the plane and explore what the new country had to offer. As the plane touched down, Jungkook began to feel the thrill of his journey. He was eager to explore the new places he had never gone before. When Jungkook stepped off the plane, he was greeted by a warm and welcoming atmosphere. He couldn't help but feel overwhelmed by the excitement of the place. As Jungkook walked through the airport, he admired the sights and sounds of the new country. He was filled with an intense sense of joy and anticipation to explore the unknown. Jungkook decided to take a moment to explore the shops and cafes in the airport before heading out on the next leg of his journey. He was more than ready to immerse himself in the culture. While passing through the shops, Jungkook found himself drawn to the items and souvenirs of his new destination. He felt a deep connection to the place and was eager to discover more. After wandering the shops for a while, Jungkook finally headed towards the next gate. He was feeling a little nervous but excited for the next part of his journey. When Jungkook arrived at the gate, he felt a wave of relief. All his planning and preparation was paying off and he was ready for the next adventure. After checking in, Jungkook quickly made his way through the boarding process and settled into his seat. The anticipation of the next few hours was almost too much to bear. As the plane took off, Jungkook watched out the window as the airport grew smaller and smaller. He was filled with a sense of joy and freedom as he set off into the unknown. Once the plane was in the air, Jungkook enjoyed the view and the feeling of freedom that comes with travel. He was eager to explore the new places he was going to discover. During the flight, Jungkook passed the time by reading books, watching movies, and chatting with other passengers. He felt excited to be exploring new places and meeting new people. When the plane began its descent, Jungkook was filled with anticipation. He was excited to finally have arrived at his destination and eager to explore all that was around him.